Hello! So I have this book, Lanterns and Firecrackers, a Chinese New Year story, and I also have my sculpture here. And I'm going to turn it to this page because it's showing something that happens during Chinese or Lunar New Year celebrations. And you will see, look at the feet down here, you will see people creating lion and dragon dances. How awesome is this? So I'm going to show you a couple of ways of drawing this line. I'm going to show you two ways. I love this. Don't you love this? Woohoo. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to the side. So we have this to look at, and look at all the shapes and lines that you see. Look at the fun colors. So you could make this whatever fun colors you want. And also, it reminds me of a mask, right? I mean, they are puppets, so they remind me of masks. So you can not worry about it looking exactly like a lion. I mean, if you showed that to me, I might not know that's a lion, right? When I start to think about it, I'm like, oh, this is kind of representing the mane going around. So on this one, now I'm going to draw the head. If you want to include the body and putting the feet, you can, but this is going to be more like the head design, and then maybe the little bit of the body coming off the edge. So the first thing I'm going to start with is actually this mouth shape, okay? And when I think about it, it's kind of getting wide on the sides, and I don't want to go so big that I run out of room. I need room for all these fun spikes, right? So I'm actually going to start with a little smile, and then I'm going to make a letter C. Is that C? And then a backwards letter C, and then I'm just going to connect that. Now, you do not have to do it just like this. You can change it up, and maybe I'll find some ways to change mine up as well. So they've got a little, kind of a little border around here, almost like the lips. And to me, it's just a nice place to put in extra color. So I am going to do that. Then you've got these big teeth, right? And they're like a letter V. The one thing I'm going to change is I like adding in a few more. So I'm going to add a few more on the top, and then maybe just the two on the bottom. All right, so now I'm going to get this shape, and instead of doing this rounded line, I'm just going to make it smooth. So I'm going to go up, around, and come back down. Are you going to try to make it perfect? No, that's weird. Just try your best. All right, and the next thing I'm going to do is I just want to kind of lay out where I want the eyes. And so I'm going to start with my two circles here. You could do them bigger, you could do them closer together, and I'm going to change up how I design this. So I'm just getting the basics. Okay, and then for the ears, I think I should go out and come in a little bit like that. You could do them different ways. Looking kind of fierce here. Oy. Okay, so for the eyes, I'm going to do the black. Now I'm using Sharpie so you can see, but of course, starting in pencil is a great idea because then you can erase any mistakes. I'm liking the dots here, but I'm actually going to do two ovals, and then I'm going to have this shape that's sort of representing the nose. And for that, I just make a hill and then a smile, and then I connect it with kind of a circle shape, except I'm not connecting the circle. Okay, and then they have circles on the side, almost like the cheeks, and I might make those ovals on this, or just kind of half circles on the side. I do like the circles coming up the middle though, so I think I will do that. And then they've got this little rounded line, so I think I'll do that. Remember, you're thinking like a mask, so whatever you do on the right side, you do on the left side. So what is the word when things match up? If you draw an imaginary line down the middle and it mirrors it or matches it, what is the word for that? That would be symmetrical. Symmetrical. It's the same on both sides. So here they have the eyes like that. I'm actually going to make them go to the side a little bit. Okay. I do like this little layer in here. And like I said, I wouldn't know if that's a lion. So if you finish this and you show it to somebody and you're like, look at it, and they're like, cool, what is it? That's okay. You may not know that mine's a lion either. So this is nice on the top, but because I'm thinking about my lion shape, I'm going to want these all the way around. So I'm going to make my zigzag, my tall zigzag, all the way around. Now they just did it on the side here, and then they kind of stopped. These could be, you can make these real long and skinny or do shorter ones. And I do like how they have on the bottom some as well. Okay, so there's my lion head. Isn't that cool? Okay, and if you look, my sculpture too, you can see now in this one, it has a big ball on here. And I actually, if I have my, see if I have my little book here. Okay, so here, look at this. Look at that right there. So those are acrobats under there, aren't they? So people watch them to celebrate the coming of the new year. Look how they're balancing on that ball. And in some places you see the sculpture, these 3D sculptures of a lion with a ball, and the ball can actually spin. So they'll say that that is good luck. Now that does have a design on the top too, kind of like how that is. Look at how the nose is different. So I think I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna have this ball under here, and then maybe just the body coming down off to the side. I'm not gonna worry so much about the details. Okay, now this is, I might put like fireworks in the background, or I could do some lanterns. So now I'm gonna do one more in a different style that you can see. And on this one, I'm looking at an image that I have actually, and I'm gonna start with a big kind of curved line like this that is kind of the top of the lip. So this is gonna look a lot different. Okay, then in the middle here, I'm gonna do a kind of curved triangle with a baby triangle in it. And then on the bottom, or next to it, I'm gonna do 2 circles with a baby one there, 1, 2, and then 2 more here, 1, 2. Again, matching both sides. And I'm gonna connect this with kind of a bouncy line. And then above it, I'm gonna do another triangle with a triangle shape. Okay, so now right here, I need to have 2 kind of rainbow lines that go to the side. And then I'm gonna connect these 2 lines with 3 waves. 1, 2, 3. Well, maybe 2 waves. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at those. Then I'm gonna have my eyes coming here. So I'm gonna actually do a curved line like a letter U on both sides. Then I'm gonna do a baby one, boop, boop. And then I'm thinking maybe one more, and that's gonna be black, but I'm leaving a little white in there as my highlight. Uh-oh, look what I just did. What did I do? I didn't do that 3rd line, and I made the black part bigger. So you know what? I'll just do it bigger on this side. Whoop, and I'll just add another one. Quick fix to a mistake, no big deal. Okay, so this, I'm gonna make another bouncy line coming here to the top. This is kind of funny, isn't it? Okay, and then I'm just gonna bring this up here. All right, maybe on the top, I'm gonna make that little flower design that kind of looks like a flower that I saw on here. So I'm gonna do a circle and that line. Now there's also kind of a monster in some of the Chinese New Year stories. So some of these, it's kind of hard to know whether it's representing a lion or the monster. I think his name is Leanne. I'm gonna have to check that. Ooh, look at that big hill there. And I might put some big ears on here. And so now I'm gonna add my mane in, right? So here's my mane. And this time I might leave a little gap so that I'm not touching there, so it looks less like little triangles and maybe more like a mane. And I'm gonna put that up here as well. Okay, and then for the mouth, this is just gonna be a little smile line. This is actually the tongue in here. And then I might make a little bouncy line. That's like the teeth kind of in there and the bottom of the mouth. And then I'm gonna add more zigzag for the mane. Now this one, I'm actually gonna add a little simple body. I'm gonna go down, over like a letter L, and up, stopping short, not going all the way there. Here I'm gonna go down, over, up, stopping short. I'm gonna connect these 2, boop. And then I'm gonna come down and over. So it's just like a little body, kind of like if it was a puppet with people standing under it, they've kind of like sat down. And I'm gonna put, let's see, I'm kind of liking these shapes. So I might put some of these shapes kind of patterned in the body. See how I have some of them going off the edge as well? I like those kind of double shapes. Choo. Okay. All right, what do we think? All right, so they're very different. They're similar to masks. They have symmetry, or they're symmetrical, and they are representing some lion puppets that would be in a lion and dragon dance. So make yours your own, and good luck.